ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಲಾಭ ಗಳಿಕೆಯ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ತನ್ನ ಉದ್ಯೋಗಿಗಳ ಮತ್ತು ಭೂಮಿಯ ರಕ್ಷಣೆಯನ್ನು ಗಮನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟುಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾನವನ ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲ ನಿರ್ವಹಣೆಯು ಅವಿಭಾಜ್ಯ ಅಂಗವಾಗಬೇಕು ಹೀಗೆಂದವರು ಸಿ.ಕೆ. ಸುರೇಶ್, ಸಂಸ್ಥಾಪಕರು ಮತ್ತು ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರು, ಎಟಿಎಂಎ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್. ಶ್ರೀ ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಥಳ ಮಂಜುನಾಥೇಶ್ವರ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯವರು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಚೇಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್ ಸಹಯೋಗದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಆಯೋಜಿಸಿರುವ ಸಾಂಸ್ಥಿಕ ಸುಸ್ಥಿರತೆಗಾಗಿ ಮಾನವನ ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲ ಕುರಿತು 11ನೆಯ ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನವನ್ನು ಗುರುವಾರದಂದು ನಡೆದ ಸಮಾರಂಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಉದ್ಘಾಟಿಸಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಿದ ಅವರು, ಸಾಂಸ್ಥಿಕ ಸುಸ್ಥಿರತೆಯನ್ನು ನಿಜವಾದ ಅರ್ಥದಲ್ಲಿ ತಲುಪಲು ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದ ಮನಸ್ಥಿತಿಯ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಯ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದೆ ಎಂದರು.
He trains educators and parents in mentoring adolescents. He is also a sought-after faculty student empowerment workshops of various schools, colleges and universities in Kerala. Over 85 youngsters have been trained or mentored by him. His short talks on effective living have been regularly telecasted in Asianet and Amrita TV. Committed to creative social work since 1977, he is associated with many social and cultural organizations. He was deeply involved with youth movement of Chinmaya Mission, All India Chinmaya Yuva Kendra for over 3 decades. He has completed about 5,000 training sessions in India and abroad. We request Mr. C.K. Suresh to deliver his address.
Such NGOs are the bridge between the haves and the have-nots. They keep on sensitizing the people who are wealthy as to the problems of the underprivileged. In the same way, I must mention here, we send around 15 to 18 students every year to organizations like Atma Foundation from SDMIMD as part of our socially relevant project to go and remain with them. The aim is not to make them overnight become very emotionally sensitive and also everything. In 1 week, at least they should become sensitive that there are people who are underprivileged, there is a section of society which needs help from other people. So now, lastly, I'd like to mention that sustainability as a word is a very vast field. Sustainability involves your emotions. Sustainability involves a sensitive ecosystem of work culture. Third one is sensitive, a system which empathetically looks into all the employees and all the stakeholders. And also sustainability also involves keeping an eye on the environment and not spoiling it and leaving a good environment and atmosphere for the next generation. All these are involved in sustainability and HR plays a very important role. So I came to know from the chair of the conference that there have been over 200 papers which have been received. Out of that, 80 research papers have been selected for presentation during this conference, and I sincerely hope that all of you researchers and faculties and thinkers and ideators will put your brains together and make this a grand success as a HR conference. I thank you once again and welcome you all.
Now I request Dr. Mausami Singh Gupta, Conference Chair, to brief us about the conference.
Welcome to you all in the inauguration function of the 11th International Conference on HR for Organizational Sustainability. Sustainability, as we have been discussing since morning, has become the most crucial parameter in doing business today. Both society and business are increasingly become aware of the importance of a sustainable development. Sustainable development is all about sensitivity, as Dr. Prasad was mentioning, because the sustainable development is the development that meets the need of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Business world, that is why consciously making an effort towards adopting sustainable practices and policies. Formulation of Sustainable Development Goals by the United Nations is a significant move in this regard, as we all know. However, organizations still need to comprehend how to deal with the challenges of sustainable development as the responsible corporate citizens. In this regard, human resource management plays a crucial role in contributing towards achievement of the sustainability goal of an organization and improving its holistic performance with the help of creativity, innovation, governance, and so on. Keeping this in mind, we at SDMIMD are organizing our 11th International Conference on HR for Organizational Sustainability. Along with the presentations from a number of renowned speakers during the 2 days of the conference will provide an opportunity to the participants to share their viewpoints on people management issues through presentations of research articles and experience sharing documents. We have received overwhelming responses, as always, for the purpose of the presentation in the conference. The covering research areas include talent management, corporate sustainability, emotional intelligence, stress management, hybrid workforce, HR analytics, HR governance, global human resource management, work-life balance, ethical leadership, diversity management, green HRM, and so on. Around 200 abstracts have been received, out of which around 80 papers have been accepted for presentation during these 2 days. More than 125 delegates and participants will take part in these 2 days of the conference. We sincerely hope that these 2 days of the conference will provide us a forum to discuss, deliberate, and share our thoughts on contemporary HR issues contributing towards the achieving organizational sustainability. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Welcome again and have a great day ahead. Thank you.
To be at SDMIMD for this seminar. Thank you. I take it as your appreciation for the good work that Atma Foundation is engaged with in the voluntary sector. As suggested by the director, after completing this presentation, I will take 5 minutes with your permission to tell something about the background of Atma Foundation also. Atma Foundation now for a few years has been associating with SDMIMD as we host students for their SRP. So it is with great joy that I take this opportunity now to be at this campus and address this esteemed audience. And I am told there are many faculties from other institutions. May I know who are all the faculties? Management courses not there. There are some PhD aspirants also, scholars, right? Okay. Thank you. The topic for the conference, HR for Organizational Sustainability, addresses two important themes which are highly relevant for management professionals, HR and sustainability. Coming from the development sector, I would like to start with the second one, sustainability, which I feel should not be restricted to an organizational context alone. I will also thereafter touch upon the role of leadership and specifically the role of HR function in integrating the sustainability DNA into the organization. Any student of management is familiar with the 4 P's of marketing, right? What are they? Yes. Later, positioning and packaging also become critical phrases along with this. All P's, P, right? And project management also focus on 4 P's of product, process, people, and profit. In change management, we are told about other 4 P's. We call it planning, priority, performance, and persistence. environmental managers remind us about their four P's: pollution, planet, plastic, and prosperity. And purpose, performance, partnerships, and profit are the favorite P's of the modern manager. It is also important to realize that the person behind every role that we envisage in a business is facing a lot of pressure from all these P's, and losing his peace. Sometimes. Since I come from the other side of the industry, the voluntary sector, I wish to highlight some major concerns that must be addressed by the community at large. As you are all well aware, sustainable development is the concern of the world leaders today, represented through the United Nations SDGs. Sustainability is a broad term that describes managing resources without depleting them for future generations. This concept goes beyond environmental sustainability. It includes economic and social sustainability, which relate to meeting people's current economic and social needs without compromising future generations. These concepts are equally relevant to an organization, whether it is a corporate body or even a family. No resources are unlimited, and consumption involves a cost as well as a value. Also, organizations cannot function in a vacuum. They are part of the larger society, and they are also indebted to its people and take care of their welfare. This is more important as we move away from a global family to a global market and its people. Here, by people we mean all the inhabitants of this world, including plants and animals.